Hey guys, this is J19 brought to you in our video, and today, as you can tell, I am not live, I am not playing a game, but tonight I am going to be going over some, you guys know what the title says. We're going to discuss that, so if you like this type of content, please give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification to stay notified when I go live or upload my next video, and with that out of the way, let's get started. Yeah, it's obvious, but anyways, let's get to the point. There's a lot of speculations, a lot of hopeful dreams out there saying that Final Fantasy VII Remake going forward, especially Part 2, is going to be on PS4. They're going to scale it back to PS4. No worries, guys. That's our hope. There's not many people's got PlayStation 5, but you got to realize something. Numora, the director, now he's just creative director, but he's also stated that they done intermission, footpoint. See, I'll show intermission. Anyways, that's intermission. They did this because in Integrate, they decided to do that because they want to have a nice smooth transition over to PlayStation 5 when they start Part 2 from scratch. They have the full features and advantage of the PlayStation 5. That right there, guys, PlayStation 4 is no more for this saga. The PlayStation 4 hopefuls out there, I'm sorry to tell you, Numora right there, just scrap that idea. Your theories about PlayStation 4 is still going to be relevant. You guys got to realize, Part 2 is in development. It's going to take 2 or 3 years total. Let's say this game's out in 2023. You really think that Square Enix is going to back scale to PlayStation 4 that's over 10 years old? No. They've done another interview lately with, I think, the Unreal Engine. They talked about how everything they went through with designing intermission Integrate for the PlayStation 5, like the advantages is to have the SSD and the features like the DualSense controllers. They didn't use all of it, but it helped them in their development, made it a lot smoother. And they also pointed to the fact that they're also going to be making Part 2 for PlayStation 5 from scratch. So I don't know why you guys think that it's coming to PlayStation 4. In reality, it's not. It is not coming to PlayStation 4. It is a PlayStation 5 game. And depends how many games they have in the saga. We could see 3, 4, 5 games, who knows. I'm thinking it's going to be between 3 to 5 games. It all depends when they end Part 2. If they end Part 2 at earlier than what a lot of people are thinking, then it could be up to 5 games. But if they make a bigger Part 2, then we realize if it goes all the way to like the end of this one, maybe closer, maybe the end of this one. That right there is like about half the game. As you realize, in the original game, the OG Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII, they had this one, which led up to the Forgotten Capital. I'm not going to spoil it for people that haven't played it. This too ended just before you go down the Northern Crater to do the final boss, and you do have one more shot at actually backing out and doing any side content you forgot to do. But other than that, third disc ended shortly. So if they go to the Forgotten Capital, or maybe just a little bit further than that, it could be just 3 games. But Numora wanted to do shorter games, and have them come out quickly. But don't know. He's not the director anymore. He's just a creative director. Toriyama and I forgot his face. They're in control now. They're the co-directors of this whole project now. Numora is looking over all the Final Fantasy VII as a whole. The mobile games, the books, all that. With that said, that is the video, you guys. They are telling us straightforward that the PlayStation 5 is the only console it's coming out to. It's exclusive, so it could come out to PC at a later date. Possibly. Just like Integrate, that will be out on PC hopefully within the next 6 months or so. I don't know about Xbox. They haven't said, but it's showing up on this Epic Game Store is showing up like it leaks that it's going to be on PC integrated. So everybody that has PC are going to be able to play Intermission Integrate on PC as well as PlayStation 5. With that said, don't expect Game 2 to be on PlayStation 4. They are not going to use all the resources to make a game and scale it down to PlayStation 4 because everybody complains, oh, the texture pop-ins, there's too many loading screens. It just feels like it's really linear experience. With a PlayStation 5, they can eliminate the loading times, the hidden loading. They can also have more. They got more at their disposal with the power of the PlayStation 5. And I just feel like that's why they're not going to make Part 2 for PlayStation 5. They said it. They're going to make it from scratch. Could they use some stuff from Integrate over to the PlayStation, for Part 2? Sure. They could. There's a Nibelheim scenes. They can use that towards making Nibelheim. I'm interested in seeing it. So anyways, that's the video for that part. And one little update for you guys. I am not going to be able to stream tomorrow night. The Last of Us Part 2 will be pushed back, probably delayed until the following Friday. If something comes up then, I will just have to stream it probably on the Thursday night. But right now, there's no stream for Friday night. So I'll do a makeup stream Sunday night. We'll stream Final Fantasy 12 a lot more. Part 2 would be limited by PS4 for something they should have saved for Part 1 for PS5. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people said, why couldn't you just so close to, there's like a few months out before the PlayStation 5 launch. They could have just easily pushed it to PlayStation 5 and released it, but they know that a lot of people's got PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5 is just coming out that year. So I think one of the reasons why they push it to PlayStation 4 just a few months before PlayStation 5 launch is because everybody's got a PlayStation 4 at the time. It makes sense. You want to get the most bang for your buck. So, anyways, rehash, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 and games going forward are not coming to PlayStation 4 because they're going to start from scratch on the PlayStation 5, and by the time Part 2 comes out, it'll be like 2023, and most studios are moving on to the PlayStation 5. They don't want to make games back for the PlayStation 4 2 years down the road because indie developers, smaller companies they'll continue on making games for the PS4, but majority of the major studios are starting to transition over to the PlayStation 5. Look at Square Enix. Final Fantasy 16, Forspoken, Final Fantasy VII Remake going forward, PlayStation 5. What does that tell you guys? I'm not here just saying what I think is true and stuff like that. I'm telling you what I read. The Famitsu article, I believe, and then the Unreal Engine interview with Square Enix about the PlayStation 5. So I don't really have the links for those, but they have said it multiple times, even on streams and stuff, that PlayStation Part 2 is not coming to PlayStation 4. They are building it from scratch. So if you look at all the titles that are coming out, even Endwalker is a PlayStation 4, but they're starting to push everything over to PlayStation 5. So I don't know. That's a clue to you guys. And so with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Reminder: there's no stream tomorrow night. That's been delayed till next week. But I will do a long stream Sunday night with Final Fantasy 12. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on, keep on. If you dig this type of content, dig this video, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you don't. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification, stay notified when I go live or upload my next video. And I'll have another video out probably another day or so. I got a few things rolling around in my head I want to talk about, and this is one of them. I see a lot of people talking about Part 2 is going to be scaled back to PlayStation 4. Nope, sorry. Developers said they're making it for the PlayStation 5. So, with that said, you guys be safe out there. Be nice to each other. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.